After saving for months to go to Japan, what was the biggest travel tip that I could give you? Do not get sick. I ate pufferfish, you know, the poisonous fish that kills 10 people a year. You know what, actually I was fine with that, it just tasted like lemony rubber. I ate whale, tasted gross, but I was fine, just, minus my karma for the next life. I ate random food I couldn't read from dubious tiny basement hole in the walls and no issue. I ate a bunch of odd tasting things, some of which I kinda regretted after learning what they were, but hey, when in Rome, iron stomach, all good. But this one viral Japan vlog food changed my life. For the worse. The 7-Eleven egg sando. I get a sandwich in the AM and head to Osaka Aquarium to see my favorite, the whale shark. Which, looking back, has some karma from the prior whale tasting. Inside, I started to get a little stuffy. Think it's just being cold outside and warm inside. Take off the coat, start sweating. Getting clammy, but maybe it's just the clams. Think maybe I need some water and food. Eat some orange ice cream and water chugged. Mistake. Think maybe some fresh air and I'll come back and catch the whale shark. So I make my way outside where I promptly spew everywhere. Feeling very woozy. I know I won't survive on a cramped train for an hour. Call a taxi using Uber because hey, Japan does that. The poor taxi guy gets 5 stars because I filled 2 full bags of neon orange puke. I swear as soon as we were halfway there, it just turned on like a faucet. I can see the taxi driver's eyes darting as his speed increases, while all I can utter is my "gomenasai" poorly between barfs. Getting to the hotel, I'm still holding this orange trash bag full of liquid puke the size of my chest. The receptionist lady looked at me with the most disdain and disgust I've ever been eyed with in my entire life, which is saying something as a millennial nerd. I still have to ask her if there's anywhere I can throw it out, and she just spits out, "No." As if I killed her final hopes for humanity. I don't even think she knew English, but she knew how to reject me. Waiting what felt like hours for the slow elevators to bring me to the 20-something floor and being gaijin seated in a very acceptable way, I managed to stumble into the room. This is where the real pain begins. My tiny hotel bathroom became my home for the next 2 days, where water expelled itself from both ends like I was a sprinkler. And I do mean water, nothing was left inside. I couldn't even drink water or Pocari Sweat without immediately hosing around like a 90s slip and slide commercial. It's embarrassing to state, but it happens. I shat myself. A lot. I had to call the desk and explain in broken Japanese Google Translate that I had and needed help. I don't think the receptionist on the phone even wanted to know what I was trying to say. The poor room cleaners with their mandatory cleaning barged in wide-eyed at me laying down in filth like a caged animal. Their bosses must be super strict because despite me being in a mess of my own destruction, managed to prod me out of the room for cleaning. Sitting in the hallway like I'd been thrown into a World War I trench, and suffering shell shock while trying not to shart myself to death. What felt like hours, but was probably 10 minutes because this hotel room was small. The now pitiful eyes of the cleaning duo let me back in. It was clean as day zero, for the next 30 seconds anyway, since I really shouldn't have been moving, if you catch my drift. I noticed they didn't leave the comforter on the bed, or the sheets, but I guess they didn't want me ruining more. Understandable, but my misery continued. The beds in Japan are like rocks. The pillows are filled with tiny rocks. I eventually decided a plush Blue Eyes White Dragon, which you can see along with my other items unboxing in my latest Japan vlog on my channel, like and subscribe, thank you, was worth potentially ruining, just to have everything comfortable to lay on. Thank you Seto Kaiba, that Blue Eyes saved my life. Or made the bed pains manageable anyway. The internet told me I should desperately go to the ER, but at this point I wasn't sure I'd be able to move out of the room. I had not been able to keep down any fluid for more than 10 seconds in over 48 hours. The upside of being a secade, since I was already in Japan anyway, seemed like a good idea in my delusional state anyhow. Thankfully, some friends were able to bring me more Aquarius, a Japanese Gatorade because Pocari Sweat tastes like sweaty butthole, and some over-the-counter little pills that apparently help with stomach problems. They tasted like herbal charcoal, and you know what? Somehow it helped. 60-some hours later, wobbling through some rice porridge I had Uber-eated to my hotel, despite the utterly disgusted stares of the entire staff when I grabbed it, and watching a cute seasonal anime, which you can learn more about in my Anime's Miss Masterpieces Winter 2026 review here on YouTube, I was finally able to stop the world from spinning. The rice porridge was honestly the best thing I'd eaten in my entire life. And at that point, it felt like that had been my entire life. The next day, I felt right as rain, which checked because it was raining a lot. Everyone I told this to thought it could in no way be the egg sando. 7-Eleven quality in Japan is just too high. No way you got food poisoning from the innocent viral sensation. Well, it's the only thing I'd eaten that day, and I was fine for the hours leading up to it. I eat American 7-Eleven all the time, from their crappy egg sandwiches on stale bread that's probably been sitting out there for who knows how long, to hours old barely turned hot dogs of origins I frankly do not think about while consuming. Heck, I even eat the Danger Dogs at Anime Expo and I've never once gotten sick from it. So I guess I'll stick with my 7-Eleven. Its seeping walls and rats keep the sandwiches safe for my gut because I ate one as soon as I got back to USA and had no issues. You know, that's what I get for trying viral food, instead of eating fami chicken and sushiro every day like the last time I was in Japan. If you're wondering why I'm sharing this TMI, it's because after talking with my friend who also shat himself for the first time in 30 years, I needed people to know you are not alone. Shit happens. I'm Tamanon, and this is my partner video to my A 5K anime card sent me to Japan vlog out now. Thanks for watching, duders. Hope you weren't eating during this, especially not eggs.